huge round of applause. It has been a trying few weeks for them, I can guarantee you that. All right, the timing will now be set to continue with qualifying round number 4 in the Group B category. Hope you got the winter woolies on there, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget the slip, slop, slap, but always important, don't forget hydration as we go Carl Beaver racing with the Beaver Reliever. Jay Ainan doing the navigational duties here today, and Carl Beaver has been coming out quick all day, but has not been able to get a decent lap in so far, has made some massive rotational errors, really needs to lay this one down. Wants to be able to say, you know what, we finished the season on a high, dug it in too tightly, then knifed it into that left-hand hairpin. Oh, knifed it into the right-hander as well, really doing a lot of overdriving at the moment. Really just playing catch-up at the moment is Carl Beaver, and sometimes when you're trying to play catch-up, you just push yourself too hard, and instead of looking at corners and areas in front of you, you're just reacting to what's going on. Carl Beaver ends up with his best time of the day with a 56.220. One of the problems that we're finding, and we see at the moment with Carl Beaver, he's just trying to chase those times down, but trying to chase it as hard as he is, sometimes you only go backwards. And as soon as that sort of starts happening, it makes life very, very difficult. So instead of thinking about what's happening 2, 3, 4 corners in front, you're reacting to what is actually happening right now. And that is a very difficult way to drive a jet sprint boat. But it is Bevan Schuler coming out next for his qualifying 4 run in this Group B category. Grant Gibson doing the navigational duties here. These guys in for a chance. So I was just trying to get me coffee up here, and unfortunately I've been left high and dry. This is really tragic. We'll need to get Elizabeth on that. Queen Liz, could you go down there and sort one out for me, please? Mike will give you some money, and I'll pay Mike back later. So it is Schuler concreting. And they have got still all right out on track at the moment. Yeah, they're well off the pace, that is fairly certain. So made some changes to the boat that haven't worked very well at all. They're going to be well down on the time that they would like to see. So Bevan Schuler and Grant Gibson with a 105.302. That's as a result of their Q3 DNF. They just needed to reset and concentrate a little bit better. So, ladies and gentlemen, what the rescue crew do is when the drivers and navigators, when they stick the boat into the fence or take it off the course, our sensational rescue crew give everybody a lollipop. And but we'll just concentrate on Hayden Wilson. I'll get back to that story in just a minute. But Hayden Wilson, White Noise, the man in cahoots with Tim Edhouse, co-joined championship leaders in this Group B category today. Tim Edhouse posted a 55.320. Hayden Wilson wants to be able to go one better than that, and certainly pushing very hard. Aaron Greeksy doing the navigational duties here. It's all in for today. So Hayden Wilson very wide around there, but really very smooth through there. So that worked very well. Pinpoint perfect and accurate. No doubt about that. Hayden, Willie Wilson. Willie Winnett, Willie Bennett. We're about to find out for this run. Doing quite nicely. A man certainly got plenty of experience on board. We know the boat can do it. We know the man can do it. But will the combination come together? Oh, big wall of water there. Wasn't too sure. Thought he'd lost it. But as White Noise comes through, and it's a 56.416. Hayden Wilson slower than Tim Edhouse and slower than Carl Beaver. So Hayden Wilson will not be happy about that. Anyway, our safety crew give our drivers and navigators a lollipop after they've had a crash. And after Julianne and Aaron had a big crash at Wanganui, they both got really big lollipops because a broken thumb and an amputated pointer finger or part thereof is certainly, you need a decent-sized lollipop. I wanted a lollipop, and they gave me one, and I don't have to have a crash for it. Woohoo! Buttercup, Daniel Reed, Jasmine Webster, wrong way for the Buttercup. That is unbelievable. This guy is looking for a podium place in the championship, and, well, he's just gone the wrong way. Now they are back on the rotation proper. No, they're not. All right, so they are back on the rotation proper. All right, just a little bit of confusion up here. I think that I created most of it, but we'll just ignore that. But Buttercup, Daniel Reed, not the good way to finish up Q4 when we're going straight into the sudden death eliminations. So, Daniel Reed, very disappointing lap for the man chasing a championship. Long way to go from here. This will be a lap that he'll rather forget. And Daniel Reed across the line there with a 1 minute 12.526. So well out of whack there. G'day Kim, watching on the live stream. Fantastic to see. Plenty of people around the world watching on the live stream, and indeed plenty of people on track here, going through some inclement weather here today at the Oxbow Aqua Track. Always exciting down here. And I tell you what, these Southern Islanders, South Islanders, they are pretty tough. They are just going to stick it out. Don't worry about that. As Craig Shaw and Stu White make their way on the course in the outer limits machine. And they've been tightening this boat up. This boat been very, very loose throughout the course of today. Really starting to get back onto just trying to find that fine line. And it is just a fine difference between getting the boat set up and getting it all out of shape. Fine, like my body. Into the hairpin. Not too bad. Stu White fairly relaxed in the silly seat there. So these guys looking the goods at the moment. Into Rock Gas Roundabout. Gee, I tell you, it's great to see that Craig Shaw's really getting this boat sorted out for this 2019 season, the last race of the season, and that'll be a good lap for those guys. And a 60.059, 60.059. G'day to Julia Murray, normally parked right here alongside me in the commentary tower. Tracy Old as well. And g'day to Leighton and Kelly and a lot of people around the world just checking it out on the live stream. I'll tell you what, the people out there just operating out there in this inclement weather, full bravery to you guys. I'm tucked up here nicely in the commentary tower, still waiting for my coffee. Queen Liz in the commentary tower here left me high and dry, went and got herself a mocha, didn't bother about me. And it is Bryce Barron now and Caleb Barron. Last time out, these guys parked it up at the exit to the Rock Gas Roundabout at the top part of the track. They want to do a one better than that. Make sure they keep it in the wet stuff. That is a fairly obvious statement, but one that needs to be a reminder because it's a hard way around a jet sprint course when you're parked up on the dirt. Now, these guys certainly got plenty of confidence, and they're going the wrong way. Needed to carry that right-hander through to the top part of the track. Keep going further up there. Now back on track. The commentator's curse presented itself once again. Really open it up, ease it off into the hairpin and stamp on it. That's exactly what Bryce just did. G'day to Magoo watching up there out of the Featherston region. So Bryce Barron really off the power at the moment because that is a wrong way. Took the wrong chute. Need to go back up here I think he's realised that he's taken the wrong chute, but he's just trying to give himself a bit of breathing space and work it out. No, they still haven't got it right because they needed to go down to an inside chute from commentary earlier in the rotation. Go left here. In there. Nah. That one is absolutely no good at all there for the boys from Carterton. That's an absolute shocker, to be fair. They were looking the goods there for a minute. And, well, now they're not looking the goods at all. This rain, certainly very interesting here. Well, it's raining outside a bit more than I thought it was. It's not raining inside, I can tell you that, which is very positive for all the electronic equipment we're running here in the commentary tower at the Oxbow Aqua Track for the final round of the Mouthfresh Jet Sprint Championship. This is qualifying round number 4 that you have just watched completed in the Group B category. We are now going to go qualifying